Well, I guess you liked Pound Toys episode 2, so I've decided to buy some more cheap and nasty toys. And by the way, it took me a long time to upload that one, so I hope this one doesn't get uploaded pretty late. So here are all some 5 toys. They're all from Poundland, and they look pretty nasty to me. Which one should I take a look at? I'll take a look at these first. So this is a set of vehicles, mini street racers, let's race. That's the front, and the back looks like this. It says Fantastic, and that's basically the company that supplies these Poundland toys. It's got a really long barcode. Don't know why. Let's open this. It's a blister pack. Oh boy, they look cheap and nasty. So if you see here, we get some green cars, then we got some yellow ones and some orange ones, and then a red and a blue one. Let's see. So they're not pullbacks. They feel pretty strong actually, but I'd say with a bit of manipulation, they fall apart far too easily. Ugh. And I'm pretty certain, I'm trying very hard, but these are pretty tough. I'm trying. No. And I'm sure the rest of these cars would be the same. Yep, they'd break apart far too easily. The front would break off, and they're pretty tough. Even taking these wheels is really tough, and I've been trying hard. But I have to say, these are pretty tough, even though they come off far too easily. Well, the leftover cars, well, they can go to another place later, and as well as the remains of those 2 cars that I tried to break apart. Next up is a set of figurines that's called Special Operations Figure Set, PD Police Department. Well, they look like figurines, and they got some guns. And the back looks like this. There's nothing else on this apart from the fact that they're figurines. Well, it's another blister pack, so let's rip these apart. And here comes all the guns. If I can try and get those things out. We've got that. And then we got this one. Well, we got some guns. They're really cheap and nasty. And they break apart far too easily. Let's look at this one. Pretty certain that would be impossible to break. It sort of is. It's breaking, and oh, don't worry, it is. In a sort of way. And this one, well, yep, they're all broken already. And these figurines, well, they're not any better. They're really rough, if you'd ask me. They probably, with a manipulation, they'd break apart. Yep. Yep, and let's see if I can manipulate his legs. Oh, I can hear cracking. I can hear it opening up. Well, it's cracked. It's cracked. Now, the entire thing's decapitated. But I'm pretty certain I could just rebuild this, probably. Nope. Absolute rubbish. Well, the other one, well, I guess he'd be the same, but I'll keep him apart. He might come to good use at some point. Well, that's going in the garbage. Now, next up is this set here. It's Galaxy Shifter, flying through the universe. Transformers knockoff. Back looks like this. This is what the bottom looks like, and it looks pretty nasty to me. Let's open it. Well, that's that done. Get some weapons, and this does feel cheap and nasty. And I mean really cheap and nasty. Let's take a look at this toy. So let's just say, this is a pretty rough toy. There's excess plastic on this. It's very poorly painted, and it's just very sharp. That plastic is really sharp. And I'm sure with manipulation this thing would just fall apart. Why, according to what I heard, the Transformers stuff is probably some of the lowest forms of knockoff toys you'll find. This is a really cheap and nasty toy. And it has a gun, which I'm pretty certain is absolute rubbish as well. There you go, it's good. That's this thing. Rubbish. Even as a car, it still does not look good at all. Still, look right there, there's bad. Painting's pretty bad, and if I could transform it back, well, I can basically destroy this thing. That's... Yep. Yes. And I'm pretty certain this would all break off. Yep. Absolute rubbish. Oh, and you said I didn't show a weapon. Well, here it is. Trying to break it apart, and then I could see some plastic distress. I'm pretty certain with some attempts it would break apart, but yeah, all I can do is give it plastic distress. Which could tell how low quality this gum really is. It doesn't feel too brilliant either. And just don't tell me why Poundland are trying to rip off popular brands. This is a knockoff of a Monster High doll. I don't have any real ones, and back of the box looks like this. There's 3 different ones. This was the only one they had. I'm pretty certain this is not going to look pretty. Let's open this doll. And I really need to find a way to... cheap and nasty tape. Cardboard's cheap and nasty. There we go. And then... oh, get some wires, so I better do that. Well, here is this doll, and it's pretty low end if you ask me. Well, people would say the eyes look good, and yeah, but I'd say the dressmaking I'd say is okay at the most part. Got only one bit of articulation. Pretty squishy head. Now, let's take a look at that. Let's move the hair, and let's look at that costume. Well, costume looks okay if you ask me. Got panties have already fallen off, and you're saying that costume isn't gonna last either. I'm pretty certain one match on this thing, the whole thing would basically fall apart. Now let's see if this thing can fall apart. At 3, 2, 1. Okay. The whole thing is just falling apart. Oh, come on. Why are these toys getting cheaper and cheaper? This look at the costumes falling apart right now. Costume's not any use now, and let's see if that sorry about that, guys. Let's see if that head can pop off. Well, I can't pop it off. Well, and yes. Now it's bodiless and it's just the head of a doll now. And the final set of toys in this video is going to be these cheap and nasty police cars. They look nasty, they look cheap, and they look terrible. Back of the box looks like this, and let's open this box and rip this thing apart. Oh yes. Here they are. Let's take a look at them. So here they all are. They got the sticker work is all the stickers are put on really badly on these cars. Funny read on there. PC that moves, whatever that means. They just feel really nasty, and I could even pull them apart to show you. Well, let's pull apart this one. So, well, I'd say that's not a lot left of this car now. Well, the good thing is at least it's screwed on easily. Let's see if the wheels can come off. Oh, I'm trying, but these cars are screwed on pretty well. Well, that's the only bit I could get out of this car. Trying my hardest to try and rip it, but this is just really strong. Oh, they got a pullback motor as well. Well, that's useless now. Well, that's those police cars. Ooh. 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 Haha, that looks cool. That looks splendid. And to include that, that's the remains of the doll. The next thing to go will be that cheap and nasty vehicle. Right then. Crushed. Right then, first one on the loot. Ugh. This is not what you should really be doing, kids. Ugh. Ugh. Stupid thing. Oh, my fingers are stinging like mad. Right, I'm gonna try this again. Oh yeah, it's down. And how about a blue one to go? Now, let's paint the town red! And how about 1, 2, and oh yes. Oh yes. 2 for 1 and 1 for all. That one didn't try to escape. There's no escaping from me. Ugh. Ugh. And our final piece. Bye bye and say goodbye. Oh yes, they're done. Well, that is what the toy should look like. As you can see, just look at all those shards of plastic. This car sort of survived, but it's all cracked on the front. Now it's broken. The bottoms were actually very secure, surprisingly enough. Because even though I did give them a good old crush, they still survived. Alright then, I know a good place for them. Right then, back in their box. And now let's put the cardboard back on. Along with these. And there they are. Back to how they... This is a much better design job before this stuff came out of the box. That's better. Now all these fake knockoff Poundland toys are now back in their boxes where they belong. Don't buy this rubbish. Take a look at some of these little toys like Lego and Thomas Minis. They're much worth more of the time than this piece of rubbish ever will be. Anyway guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and bye for now. Well, you're probably thinking, wow, why is this car still alive? Well, you'll find out soon enough. Well, Mr. Sledgehammer has returned. That car is no match for Mr. Sledgehammer. An easy way to deal with all these low quality, cheap and nasty products. Yeah. Well, maybe the others deserve a little beating with Mr. Sledgehammer. Because take this, and 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 this. Not forgetting... Oh, there's more than that. There we go. That's what those cars deserved.